showcasing portion, we're going to have a traditional Vietnamese fashion show, so please be amazed. They're coming. I'm going to be amazed at the beautiful girls. That's what I meant. So the Áo Tứ Thân, or the four-part dress, is considered one of the oldest traditional Vietnamese outfits and is associated specifically with the Northern Vietnamese women. The Áo Tứ Thân consists of the flowing outer tunic almost reaching the floor, a long skirt worn over the tunic, and a halter top as an undergarment, and a sash that is tied around the waist as a belt. The Áo Tứ Thân is no longer worn on a daily basis and is almost exclusively worn only during Vietnamese festivals. Our models in front of you here, Kieu Trinh and Valerie, also carry with them the typical northern hat called the Non Quai Thao. It's a hat, potato, towel. Direct translation. I'll let your imagination figure out what that hat was used for. Thank you, ladies.
The most widely recognized Vietnamese national costume is the Ao Dai, which is worn here by our models Elizabeth, Linda, and Bee. This ensemble is typically associated with Central Vietnam. The style consists of a close-fitting blouse, long sleeves, long panels in the front and back that are worn over long flowing silk pants. They are often seen with parasols or umbrellas, which I don't see, but there they are.
To protect them from the sun and sporadic rain, because Vietnam has two seasons, summer and rain season. Thank you very much, ladies. And now moving on to South Vietnam. So the Ao Dai during the 1930s and 40s were loose-fitting and made of heavier fabric. Southern women often wore their hair in a bun, and the prosperity of the South was shown through the jewelry worn by Southern girls, such as having engraved bangles, pearl necklaces, jade necklaces. Our models, Diane and Bernice, look elegant with the rendering of the Southern Vietnamese women. Thank you, ladies.
Ao Dai is a traditional rural Southern outfit. Today we're worn by Beatrice and Hannah. The outfit consists of a pair of silk pants and a long sleeve button-down silk shirt. The shirt will be somewhat long and split at the sides of the waist, holding two flaps. The garment's simplicity and versatility contribute to its popularity.
Thank you, ladies. And now on to a region of Vietnam that not many of you will be informed about. Vietnam is a culturally diverse nation with 54 different ethnic groups with multiple customs and traditions. Each minority group has its own unique costume, which continues to add color and rhythm to our growing Vietnamese culture. Worn here by Jessica, Haley, and Melissa are minority dresses that are fully embroidered, and they are carrying wicker baskets that were weaved by hand by those minority people who live in a mountainous region in Vietnam. Can you please give them just a nice swirl and show the audience your beautiful, beautiful costumes, ladies? Maybe take out some of that hay too. Just throw it out there. You can use those props. Thank you.
Thank you. Okay, the traditional Vietnamese wedding is one of the most important ceremonies in Vietnamese culture. The wedding, Ao Dai, worn by Diane, Yim, and Brian, are distinguished from the everyday Ao Dai. The dress is usually embroidered with imperial symbols and includes an outer cloak. This gown is usually in red or pink for the females, and also the females, the bride, typically wear a headdress.
That's not to say that Vietnam supports polygamy, but Brian was fortunate enough to be the only tall male model that we had. Lucky him for tonight, he gets you and Diane.
Thank you.
You may kiss the bride now. I wasn't kidding. All right. Let's all join and give them another big hand of applause, showcasing the many different regions of Vietnam. What an honor, ladies. What an honor. I hate to do this, but I always do this. For any of you fine gentlemen out there, if you want to get a hold of their phone numbers, please do contact them after the show. Half of them are indeed single. Thank you, ladies. Thank you.